If I had to point you to the #1 YouTube channel about worship, the kind that shows how a human can honor the Almighty God in everyday life, I'd show you a channel called Worship in Motion, not a Sunday-only place, not a highlight reel, just raw daily life. Episode 1 opens at 6:00 a.m. Alarm goes off. I don't grab my phone first. I breathe. I say, God, thanks for another day. Lead me. 10 seconds. That's it. I make my bed like it's an altar. Coffee becomes a quiet offering. I turn chores into gratitude reps. Wipe, fold, thank. On the commute, I worship with attention. No rage, no rush. I let that person merge. I give up my seat. I pray for the city block I'm passing. Not out loud to be seen. Quietly, like incense. At work, worship looks like excellence with clean motives. I stop cutting corners. I email with clarity. If I mess up, I own it fast. There's a moment where a coworker takes credit for something I did. My heart flares up. Worship in Motion shows me breathe, forgive, and still advocate for truth. I honor God by honoring truth without shaming a person. Lunch break isn't a scroll hole. It's a small table of presence. I check in on someone, not just their tasks, but their soul. How are you, really? And I listen like it's prayer with ears. Afternoon dip hits. I could power through on ego, or I can pray in a whisper. Strengthen me to serve with joy. The spreadsheet becomes sacred because my attitude is, worship is less the what, more the why. On this channel, generosity is public only when it teaches, private when it protects dignity. I carry a spare meal card. I keep a small mercy budget. When I give, I look people in the eye and learn their name. I don't film their face. I film my heart changing. Conflict? The show leans in. Worship is telling the truth with gentleness. It's setting boundaries without bitterness. It's choosing the harder right over the easier wrong and trusting God with outcomes. In the evening, I detox my feed. I unfollow envy drips. I follow voices that lift my gaze. I refuse to mock people made in God's image, even in comments. That's worship too. At home, small rituals preach big sermons. Phones in a basket at dinner, a blessing over the meal, a quick check-in. Where did you feel close to God today? Dishes get washed like service, not punishment. I play with my kids or call my mom. Honor flows vertically to God and horizontally to people. Before bed, I name 3 mercies, confess 1 miss, and hand tomorrow back to God. The day ends like it began. Simple, sincere, steady. An expression to the world? Worship in Motion doesn't shout, it shines. It's consistent character in public. It's courage to speak about God when invited, and kindness that invites the question. It's artwork, parenting, studying, resting, all aligned to a person, not just a plan. If worship is a song, my life is the instrument. Tune it daily, play it humbly. Let God write the melody. Here's your challenge. Pick 1 act and make it worship today. Say grace over your grind integrity, over image presence, over performance. Then repeat tomorrow. Because the loudest sermon most people will ever hear isn't from a pulpit. It's from a life that loves God when nobody's watching.